Hey YouTube. Now bear with me. I'm getting everything set up. Hey YouTube. So I'm trying to get this going on Facebook. We're gonna do full moon in Leo. Hey, what is going on? Come on. How y'all doing, YouTube? I don't know what's going on over here on Facebook. You got your phone wet. That sucks. So, how have y'all been today? How y'all feeling today? Let me see if I can put if I can see the chat. Are y'all waiting too? I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and waiting on your girl. I really gotta get this together. I wasn't trying to start the live on YouTube, but it started, so I was like, you know what? We just gonna let it go. We gonna let it go. But I don't want to give up on this because it's not giving me what I'm looking for. So let's take that as a sign as well. This Aquarius season with this full moon, don't give up because something is not, because something is giving you a hard time. Just try it over again. Just try it over again, okay? Because this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to make an event. I didn't have all this trouble last time. I didn't have all this trouble last time. So some of y'all are probably trying to do something that you said that you were going to do, trying to check your list off, trying to check some things off your list, trying to stay productive, right? And you running into blocks. You running into blocks, and you. But don't give up. I'm gonna say that because this Aquarius season is going to be one for the winners. It's going to be one to win. Okay, so don't give up. Okay. Okay, post details. Got it. So basically, just need to slow down. Just slow down and take your time. Because guess what? We live. We live. I told y'all don't give up because I was just getting a little frustrated. And I was like, you know what? I was getting real frustrated because it was giving me a hard time. I'm like, it wasn't this hard last time. I went live. It wasn't this hard last time. Why is it giving me so much pushback? But I said, let me be patient. Let me take a couple deep breaths and I'm going to get this done. So that's what some of y'all might need to do. This Aquarius season, you might just need to be patient. Take a couple deep breaths and say, I'm going to get this done. Even though I'm running into these blocks, these blockages, I'm not going to get super frustrated. I'm going to get it done like I said I was. Okay, so this is going to be the first message we going to take from this full moon in Leo. So if you know anything about full moons are always about a time of releasing. Full moons is always a time of confronting the things that you try to put in the closet, confronting the things that you try to sweep under the rug. This full moon is in Leo. Leo is a sign of confidence. It's a sign of taking action. Is their symbol is the lion. Being confident. The lion is in control. So know that this Aquarius season, this full moon, you are in control. You might not be in control of the things that are happening in your life, but you are in control of how you can react to these different things that are happening in your life and around your environment. Okay, this Aquarius season. But this Aquarius season, I'm not even gonna say this Aquarius season. This full moon, because we're talking about the full moon in Leo, is going to be asking the collective to stand up and walk in confidence. To stand up and walk in confidence, to beautify yourself, to know that you are the king, you are the queen, to know that you can get it done. You might have to slow down a little bit, but you can get it done as long as you stay focused, as long as you don't give up on you. You can get it done. Okay, so we just gonna pull a couple cards and see what's going on with the collective for this full moon in Leo. My ears are ringing. Some of y'all ears might be ringing. Some of y'all might be like, I'm ready for this Aquarius season. I'm ready. Some of y'all are reading more, taking classes. I don't know if some of y'all probably have some classes, like 2-3 classes that you have to take for you to graduate something, or 2-3 classes for you to renew a license or something. But some people are trying to renew a license. I feel like some people are trying to finish school. Some people are just actually going after their goals. This full moon is like putting a spark under people's ass. People are like, you know what? I'm just for to do it. I'm just for to do it. I said I was gonna do it, and you know what? I don't have nothing else to do, so let me just leap out, take a leap of faith, and just do it. Okay, so that's good. Congratulations to those who are just going to take that leap and just going to do it. I also feel like a lot of people are going to be picking back up on some hobbies that they used to have, picking back up on some business ideas that they used to have that they probably sat down 6 months ago to a year ago because your finances probably wasn't together. You probably didn't have as much clientele. Hell, you probably had the clientele and didn't even believe in yourself enough to see that the clientele was there waiting on you to push the product out. Okay, so now you are just having all these realizations and you just like, you know what? It's time for me to just do it. Literally, just do it. Somebody probably have on a Nike shirt while you watching this live. But if that's you, just do it and see what happens for you, okay? Angels and answers, I ask that you come into this room with me today. I ask that you protect me from any negative energy that might try to come in and stop me from relaying a message from relaying the messages that need to be relayed. I ask that you tune in and tap in with me and use me as a vessel to touch whoever it is that needs to be touched, to inspire whoever it is that needs to be inspired, to give the word that you need me to give today. Amen and Ashe. Or read, I ask that you guide me. I'm amen and Ashe. Okay, let's go. I feel like some people in the collective need to drink more water. Need to drink more water. Lay off all the sodas, lay off all the juices. If you feel like you have to have some little flavor, make you a juice. Make you a natural juice. Go get you some fruit, get you a juicer, make your own juice. Because I feel like some people are going to start realizing that their stomach's getting bloated, you getting headaches when you're drinking certain things, when you're eating certain things. Pay attention because your bodies are trying to talk to y'all to get y'all to become more aware of what you're putting inside of it, okay? But I want to start with the full moon cards. But let's start with an angel number first. So it is 5:45 my time. So we're going to start with 5:45 as the angel number. 5:45, it says archangels, including Archangel Michael, are encouraging you to cut the cords to your current situation so that you can move back towards growth, expansion, and joy. Remember, I said that that full moons, period, are for you to let go of different things or for you to confront different things. So this weekend, starting today, you might have some tough conversations. You might have some tough realizations. There might be some things that come to light that you might not like. Okay, but these things are coming to light for you to accept, for you to be able to move forward as you should, for you to receive all the confirmation that you need to receive about a certain situation so you can let it go and let it flow and continue on to grow. Okay, you might not like it. I'm gonna tell you that because it's something that is a situation that I have going on that I'm gonna just be honest. I don't like the outcome of what happened with the situation. I don't like how the situation panned out. I don't like what I had to accept from the situation. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I can't change how things go. I can only change how I react to different things. So that's what I'm telling y'all. You can't change situations, but you can change how you react to certain situations. So be mindful of that when certain things are brought to the light for you this weekend, okay? Angels and ancestors, what is this full moon in Leo bringing for the collective? Okay, I seen something flip over. It says nothing is yet set in stone. Nothing is yet set in stone. So this full moon is saying nothing yet is set in stone. And it's waves. It's waves on here. So baby, a situation that you've probably been in or something that you are indulging in is probably like this. Probably like this. It's probably up and down, up and down, up and down like the ocean. It's probably up and down like the ocean. You like, you know what? I feel like I'm gonna just call it quits. But Spirit is saying, baby, nothing is yet set in stone. That's what the full moon is telling you. You don't really know. You don't really know how everything gonna go right now. Okay. The next cards that came out with this full moon of Leo, it says, bring love into the situation. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. I could have sworn we just had a new moon in Aquarius. So if some of y'all uh what is it, set for some prayers with that new moon in Aquarius that just passed for Spirit, I need you to bring love into the situation. And then Spirit's also saying with this full moon in Leo, you need to stand up and show the world the real you. You need to stand up and show the world the real you. And this is a full moon in Aquarius. So both of these are Aquarius cards. We are now in Aquarius season. Even though this is a full moon in Leo, we are in Aquarius season, and two Aquarius cards came out for this full moon in Leo. So you see the purple. Purple deals with your intuition. So baby, please trust and follow your intuition under this new moon in Leo. Starting today all the way up until Monday. Trust your intuition. Trust what you feel. Trust what you feel, because you might not be able to see what's real, but you sometimes you can actually feel what's real in your soul. Okay, so show the world the real you and bring love into the situation. So show up and be you. Show up and be you this weekend. And that's exactly what I had to do today, because I have not been going live. I've been here and there, and I know that this is something that I really want to do continuously over and over again. That I want to use my voice, you know what I'm saying, to share the messages that Spirit has for me to share. So under this new moon and Leo, I said, show up, show up. So Spirit is saying, I need you to show up in confidence. So in order for you to show up in confidence, some of y'all might have to wear the color yellow. Some of y'all probably should wear the color yellow. Um, it's crazy how it says the internet was disconnected on Facebook when I'm telling people to show up in confidence. So I'm gonna take that disconnection as a message that some people have probably been struggling with showing up in full confidence because they have been disconnected. Because they have been disconnected from who they truly are. Because they have been disconnected from being real with themselves, because they have been disconnected from their goals and their dreams, because they have been going through all these different changes, all these different breakups, all these different things have been happening in certain people's lives, and they feel like they just don't know anymore. You know what I'm saying? You feel like, I don't even know what I want. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if I want to continue down this path. I don't really know if I want this dream to happen for me. I don't know. But what I do know is I'm tired of going through all these bumps and humps and trials and shit. I'm tired of going through all that. That's what I do know. So that is probably the mindset that some people possibly have right now. And if that is you, I want you to know that, baby, the sun always has to shine. The sun always has to shine. And if you feel like you are at your lowest, if you feel like that you just don't know, that you just don't know where you want to go, you better know that there's a breakthrough coming for you. You better know that there is, with a couple more steps, you will see the light on the other side. Don't give up on yourself. Step forward in confidence under this full moon in Leo. If you having trouble with letting go of certain things, this is a message for me too. Get you a piece of paper, preferably parchment paper. Preferably, if you have handmade paper, if you have any type of magic spiritual paper, get that paper and write down, hold on, Write down these situations that are hard for you to let go. Write down these people that have been on your mind that you know that the connections are not bringing you any fulfillment. Write all these things down and be specific about the things that you write down on this piece of paper. And I don't know if you want to go outside tonight. It will be cold. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. It will be cold this weekend when you go outside. Why did I say thank you, Spirit? Because we having a freeze this weekend. I'm in Texas. We having a freeze this weekend, and this full moon in Leo is the nickname for this full moon is the snow moon. It's the snow moon. Isn't that a coincidence? How this the snow moon and it's a freeze this weekend. So I feel like this is a good time for you to write that thing down that you want to let go of, for you to go outside. Whenever you see the full moon shining at its brightest this weekend, go outside and burn that paper under the full moon. You can speak it out loud. Full moon, I ask that you release this connection. Full moon, I ask that you help me let this go. Full moon, I ask that you help mend my heart. Full moon, I ask that you help bring my divine counterpart into my life. Full moon, I ask that you help me step forward and walk with clarity under this full moon in Leo. Baby, write it down and use this snow full moon in Leo under this little freeze that we having this weekend and go outside and burn those things away. And see how quickly you feel the release. See how quickly you start to pull your power back. See how quickly you start to feel much better within yourself once you go outside and you burn those different things and you let those certain things go. Now, if you don't want to go outside and burn a piece of paper, something else you can do is you can light you a white candle in the bathroom, 555, change, transformation. Some of y'all probably been saying 555. I'm going to read that in the angel number book as well. But you can light you a white candle, buy you some red roses, white roses, whatever color roses you feel tuned in to, attracted to, right? Run you some hot water. Get you some pink Himalayan salt. If you don't have pink Himalayan salt, get you some Epsom salt. You can throw a little bubbles in there as well. Put all that in there, and if you put the flowers in the tub as well. If you have any type of essential oils, throw a little dabs of essential oils in there. And I want you to, before you get inside this tub, I want you to speak over the bath. And I want you to say, I want this bath to remove anything off of my vessel that is stopping me from moving forward, that is holding me back, that is being a burden up on me, to remove it and refresh me and replenish me as I soak in this spiritual bath. And then get inside the bath, relax inside the bath. Okay? And as you let that water out, just imagine everything just flowing down into that drain. That is another way that you can release under this full moon in Leo as well. Okay? So there's a full moon card. And I said I was going to read 555 in the angel number book. So if you have been seeing 555, let's get to it. Let's get to my triple numbers. 555, spiritual angel number. It's the angel number book. 555, it says, all of your efforts are now paying off. Know that the universe and your angels are supporting you in creating and living an abundant life. Okay, so it's another 555 in here as well. So let's read that one. It says, all of your efforts are paying off. Abundance is yours to have, to live, and to experience. Open up your heart, your arms, and your mind to receive the blessings that are being offered to you now. I don't know about y'all, but I've been on Instagram and I've been seeing a lot of people saying how abundant February is going to be. This can be abundant in love, abundant in finances, abundant in opportunities. Just be open to receiving once we step into February. And I think that it is divine. It is divine that at the end of January 31st, running into February 1st, we are having a full moon, which is helping us release that rest of that 2025 energy from January for us to freshly step into February, into the abundance, into the new opportunities, into the abundance that February is holding for us. And if y'all follow my Facebook or my Instagram page, I reposted a calendar for February. February is looking perfect. Why did I say that? February 1st starts on a Sunday. February 28th ends on a Sunday. February, if you look on the calendar, is a perfect rectangle. Perfect. Everything is in alignment. So, baby, February, that's why you need to go ahead and release the rest of this from 2025, this from January. Release that so we can freshly step into February, into the blessings that are running up into us, okay? And I also feel like February is going to be a lot of people, a lot of my women are going to be fertile. Y'all heard that? My ears are ringing. A lot of women are going to be fertile February. So we might have a lot of conceiving happening in February, okay? A lot of different conception happening in February. A lot of different unexpected blessings happening in February. February is going to be one to bring divine alignment. Okay, divine alignment. I am so ready for it. Okay, so let's get into these crystal messages. What crystal message does the full moon in Leo bring for the collective? What crystal messages does the full moon in Leo bring for the collective? I feel like this full moon is going to bring some hard truths, but it's also going to bring some refreshment. It's going to be like some relief. That's what I mean, some relief. Okay, so the three cards that came out. The first card that came out for the full moon in Leo, it says live in the now. Live in the now. So this full moon this weekend is like, baby, do what you can do for right now. We not holding on to the past. We don't know what's coming in the future. So we just go live in the now. We go do what we can do right now. We go out and have a little fun right now. We're going to just do what we can do right now. So Spirit is saying live in the now. If you holding on to something from the past, I want you to write that thing down. Write that thing down on a piece of paper and burn that thing out of this full moon. Whatever it is that you're holding on to that is not happening in your present, that's what you need to be letting go of. Okay? Live in the now. The next card that came out says, overcome your fears. Tiger's Eye. Tiger's Eye is a stone of confidence. I don't know if y'all pay attention, but a lot of Hispanics wear Tiger's Eye bracelets, Tiger's Eye on their necklaces. Tiger's Eye is a stone of confidence, a stone of abundance, a stone of protection, a stone of helping you walk with no fear. So Spirit is saying this full moon in Leo, I need you to overcome your fears. I need you to overcome your fear of being seen. I need you to overcome your fear of stepping out into the, I need you to overcome your fear. It's your time. It's time to take action, is what Spirit is saying after this full moon in Leo. Okay. The next card that came out of the full moon in Leo says, prioritize your health. Prioritize your health. Prioritize your health. Why am I saying prioritize your health? Baby, because you have to be healthy to keep living. You have to be healthy to keep living. You have to be fit to keep going. So prioritize your health. Prioritize your mental health. Prioritize your physical health. A lot of people are working out. A lot of people are starting to work out consistently because they are starting to see that working out makes them feel better. They're starting to see that, you know what, I need to be more healthy. You know what, they're starting to see that, dang, the food is not making me feel any better. So let me work out. Let me get my physical body together. Prioritize your health. Spirit is saying some of y'all need to drink more water. That is why I said pay attention to your vessels this weekend as well. Pay attention because your body is telling you what it needs. So under this full moon in Leo, Spirit saying prioritize your health. Okay. What's on the bottom of the crystal deck? My ears are ringing so bad. So some of y'all ears are going to be ringing as well. That's letting you know that you are on a higher frequency. That's letting you know that your spirit and your ancestors are tapping in with you. Okay. On the bottom of the deck is Moonstone. This is a full moon in Leo reading. Moonstone, it says live your purpose. Live your purpose. Some people are probably out here like, I don't know what my purpose is. Baby, your purpose is to be happy. What can you do for yourself that makes you happy? I doing readings makes me happy. Creating makes me happy. I can create different types of things, and anything that I create makes me happy. What makes you happy? Who makes you happy? You should make you happy. Live your purpose. Do what makes you happy. And if you have an issue with figuring out what makes you happy, pray. Pray. I don't care what religion you are, what religion you worship, I don't care who you worship. Everybody at some point in life was taught to pray. Words or spells. Speak positivity over your life. Pray for you to understand your purpose. Pray for your purpose to be shown to you clearly. Say these things out loud. Spirit, show me what my purpose is. Spirit, show me clearly what my purpose is. Give me a sign. Send me a sign. Clear. Speak it. And so shall it be. Okay, let's get into let's get into these good cards over here. Let's get into the good cards. It's 6:05. So we finna do an angel number real quick, then we finna move to the next deck. 6:05. Your angels are adding loving energy to your energy. It's important to take time to feel topped up and replenished. I'm gonna repeat that. Your angels are, oh, I'm reading 6:04. So somebody need to hear that. Somebody need to hear that. Somebody needs to hear that. But I'm going to repeat it, and then I'm going to go to 6:05 like I originally said I was going to be doing. So 6:04 says, your angels are adding loving energy to your energy. It's important to take your time to feel topped up and replenished. So somebody, whoever needs to hear that, excuse me, you need to understand that it's okay to rest. You need to understand that it's okay for you not to do nothing sometimes. It's okay for you to replenish your vessel, for you to refill your cup. It's okay. So let's move to 6:05. Your access to abundance isn't blocked, but you are being invited to get real about your intentions as you have let yourself be sidetracked. So I felt that. So that's for me too. Let's repeat that one. It says your access to abundance isn't blocked, but you are being invited to get real about your intentions as you have let yourself be sidetracked. So I said that this is a full moon in Leo that is clearing out the old for us to walk into abundance, for us to freshly walk into the abundance that February is holding for us. And this angel number 6:05 just confirmed that for us. So if you are feeling like your abundance is blocked, if you feeling like you getting money and it's, you know that more should be coming in and you just can't receive it, and you feel like something is stopping it from coming, Spirit is saying that's not the case. Your abundance isn't blocked. We just need you to sit down and get real with your intentions. You might not really know what you truly want. You probably do know what you want, but you probably back and forth on it because your faith is small. You probably be losing faith because certain things, you probably hearing certain things, you probably, no, that ain't gonna happen for me. And then one day you probably like, yeah, this I believe this will happen for me. And then the next day something happen, you probably like, man, I don't think that'll happen for me. Maybe I need to change my plan. That's what Spirit is saying. Your abundance isn't blocked, baby. We just need you to get more clear on your intentions for your abundance because you've been sidetracked, because you have been hearing this and hearing that, and it's been having you unbalanced. So you need to get back balanced, get back focused, get back intentional with yourself, and then the abundance will start to flow. Amen. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So let's get into these cards, baby. Let me drink some water. I also feel like some people under this full moon, you have been waiting to receive something. It's been delayed. You have been waiting to receive something. It's been delayed. It could be a package. It can be a message. Whatever this thing is that's been delayed, you want to receive it, but by the end of Sunday. Whatever this thing is that's been delayed, you're going to receive it by the end of Sunday. Okay, so just be patient. Just be patient because you can't change the delivery. You can't change the delivery date. You know it's coming, so just be patient with it. Don't trip out. You know it's coming, so just be patient, okay? Angels and ancestors, what's the message for us in these days? Some people, maroon, dark red is probably significant for someone. Plush pink, baby girl. Somebody having a baby girl. Baby girl. Somebody probably call you baby girl. Somebody treat somebody. I don't know what's up with that baby girl, but I'm hearing that. Ooh, they flew at the dick. Ew. Okay. So we got 2, 4, 8. So somebody been saying 2, 4, 8. Even numbers. Let's get into it. 2, 4, 8. All these numbers can be divided by 2. All these numbers can be divided by 2. That's one thing that I received from that. Let's start with the 8. Emotional withdrawn. So some people have been praying and praying and praying and praying, and you just feel like things are moving slow. Spirit is saying, baby, I heard you. I heard you. We're coming. It's coming. That's why I said be patient, because whatever that you've been praying about is coming. It's coming. You just need to you just need to release whatever it is that you need to release. But whatever you've been praying about is coming. Be truthful with yourself, because this person that's sitting here praying to the water has on blue. Blue deals with that throat chakra. Deals with you speaking your truth. So under this full moon, make sure you speak your truth. Be real with people that you're talking to. Be real with yourself, especially. And like I said, he's praying to the water. Water is a divine tool to help release. So somebody might be going to the beach, might be going to a pond, might be passing by a body of water, and you might want to pray to that body of water to bring forth what you need to happen in your life. But somebody has been emotional withdrawn. You have been feeling really down. You have been feeling depressed. You have been feeling like things are not moving for you. But baby, you just need to pray and have faith. Have faith that things are coming for you, that the word is moving for you. Okay, remember I said there might be some hard truth that come for you this week, but that full moon card where it said it came out, it said nothing is yet set in stone. So even if you are having these feelings that things are not moving the way you want them to move, that's your confirmation that nothing yet is set in stone. You really don't know. By Sunday, you will know. But right now, you don't know how things are going to flow. So just relax. The next card that came out, that was the 8. So let's bring it down, divide the 8 by 2 and come down to 4. We have the authority card. So this full moon in Leo, which is about walking in confidence, which is about standing in your power, which is about that solar plexus. You see, this is a gold ring around him. He's standing with his hands folded. When you don't want to receive things from outside of yourself, you fold your arms, you cross your legs. So this person is standing up, standing in his power. He's like, baby, I'm the king. Baby, I hold the authority. Baby, I run this. So some of y'all are going to be realizing that, baby, hold up. Don't come at me that way. Baby, I run this. Baby, if it wasn't for me, this wouldn't be flowing like it is. So let me stand up and act like I'm the boss. Let me stand up and stand here in confidence because I know that things are going to flow for me. Okay, so some of y'all are going to be standing in your authority under this full moon in Leo as well. And he has a purple cape on. Let's get deep into this, okay? Let's get deep into this authority card, okay? Let's look at it. So his shirt is a deep orange red color. Orange deals with the sacral chakra. Red deals with the root chakra. Root deals with being stable, with being secure. Orange deals with your creativity, your fears, your desires, um, your emotions, right? So then he has on a purple cape, cloak, right? Purple deals with being one with your intuition, right? And then he has this yellow going around him. The yellow deals with that confidence, with that willpower. This is a card of alignment. This is a card of alignment, being in alignment with who you truly are, being alignment with the authority within yourself. Okay, so that's that. So let's break this 4 down into 2, bow bow, and go down to the next card that came out, which is movement, choices, and decisions. All these doors are open. Like I told y'all, this full moon in Leo is taking the rest of that ilk out that you don't need, and it's helping you release so you can lightly float into the abundance that's waiting on you in February, right? So all these doors are open for you. All these doors are open for you after this full moon. After we step into after Sunday, all these doors are open for you. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, we have a door with it's money flowing. It's money. We have a door with a heart and 2 rings. And I say these 3 cards is 222. 222 divine. So I don't know if somebody fit to have a divine partnership and somebody fit like I said, it's going to be a lot of um conception happening in February. So it's heart with rings. It's a root, a seed that has grown, a seed that has grown. Baby, I'm on live. Do you need something? Oh, me? Yeah. No. Okay, I'm gonna call you back. All right. All right. Okay, so we have the seed that has grew unto a tree. Right, so you have probably planted a seed and that thing is sprouted up. Okay, so you got that door there. And then we have a door right here, which is with clouds. So I feel like this is a door of travel. So we got money, love, your plans, travel. And over here, this is a door of this door is on. So this door is dealing with your creativity, with your desires, right? So this door can be anything that you want. So All these doors are open for you stepping into February is what this reading is telling me, okay? So what's on the bottom of the deck? Clock that. Clock that. On the bottom of the deck, we have positive movement forward, and it's another 8. So we went 8, 4, 2, 8. 8, 4, 2, 8. So we went to the 8, we broke it down by 2. We went to the 4, we broke it down by 2. And then we went times 4 and went back up to 8. So somebody had probably been broken down. You probably went back 2 steps, went back up 2 steps, went back down 4 steps, went back up many steps. Okay, is what I'm feeling like. But I feel like this full moon in Leo, oh, this is good, baby. This is a good one. This is a good one. It's helping you release the rest because February, so much positive movement. I said so much conception, so much abundance. And this reading is basically confirming all of that. Positive movement forward. This card is red, so it's dealing with you being balanced. So like I said, once you get balanced, once you get in a line with yourself, things for the take off. Things for the take off. So positive moving forward. 618. I need to read an angel number. It says 618. Your angels are encouraging you to connect with what brings you joy and pleasure before moving ahead. If you have to choose between joy and grief, you are being especially encouraged to choose joy. I said that a while ago. Your purpose is to be happy. Is to do things that bring you peace, happiness, okay? So that's exactly what you should be doing. That's what it said. That's what it says. So that's what I'm gonna go with, okay? Anything else that the collector needs to know for this full moon in Leo from this deck? Anything else, Spirit? Okay, I'm not gonna take that. What we gonna do is we're going to shuffle this deck and we're gonna try it again. I feel like some people in the collective are wanting to learn more on how they can protect themselves spiritually and things like that. Y'all can go on YouTube. Y'all can just pray as well and intuitively do whatever it is that you feel like you should do that'll help protect you spiritually. But you can also use incense. You can, like I said, speak over yourself. You can use black salt. You know, it's a lot of different things you can do. You can use blessing oil if you need to. Is there anything else that the collective needs to know out of this deck, Spirit? Is there anything else the collective needs to know out of this deck? We had some cards flip over. Huh? Yeah. Okay, we have 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. So the 4 says that this full moon is helping you create a firmer foundation. And baby, this dude is fit. This dude is fit. So some of y'all are probably getting fit. Like I said, you probably dealing with somebody with a broad back, bald head, dark skin. There probably been obstacles and challenges happening in this situation, in this connection with this person or whatever, but there is harmony there. There is harmony there, and you are going to see that. Divine timing is going to show you that there is definitely harmony there. Yeah, there's been bumps in the roads. Yeah, things have been trying to slip you up and make you fall down off track, but there is harmony there, and you will be receiving that confirmation. So that's with some type of relationship, that because that is clear for somebody. The next message that I'm receiving from somebody else or the rest of the collective is that you have been going through different things, and these different things that you have been going through have been molding you so you can have a firmer foundation. It has been molding you so you can let go of the BS, so you can know what you want and you can create that thing and you can build on something strong, because that other counterpart that you've been searching for, that person that spirit created for you, is going to come to you because you have been doing the work. That's what I feel like is for someone. Okay, with this message. And since these cards came out like this, 4, 5, 6, I'm gonna read angel number 4, 5, 6 for y'all. 4, 5, 6, it says angels are encouraging you to align with the energy of care and compassion. Ignore any thoughts of attack. Ignore any thoughts of attack. Ignore any negativity that might be coming up for you under this full moon in Leo. Ignore any thoughts that might be trying to hold you down. Ignore any thoughts that might try to keep you from walking in full confidence. Ignore any thoughts that might try to drown you and stop you from showing up, from walking your purpose, from creating that thing that you said you were going to do. Ignore all of those things that are going to try to bombard you under this full moon. Know that these things are these feelings, these emotions, these thoughts are coming to the surface so you can release these things. Do not let these things consume you. Step through these things, push through these things. Know that you are going to get it done. Know that this is the end of your release of 2025, baby, because guess what? February is going to be one to remember. February 2026 is going to be one to remember, okay? So let it go, let it flow, and believe that you for the step into abundance into February. Like I said, February is perfect. It's a complete rectangle on the calendar. Look at it if you don't believe me. Everything is aligned from the start of February to the end of February. Alignment, alignment, alignment. So whatever is falling away, whatever is chipping away this weekend, it needs to be chipped away, because guess what? It's not in alignment with you. And if it's chipping away this weekend, maybe it's not in alignment for what you are doing right now. Maybe that has to chip away for that to get into alignment, to come back to you. You never know what might be happening. Remember, the card said nothing is yet set in stone under this full moon in Leo. Okay? So that's what I have for the collective. I'm going to close out with another angel number, and then we're going to end the live, okay? So I love all y'all, and thank y'all for staying in, tuning in with me for this long. So 625, let's go. 625. It says your angels are encouraging you to let go of the need to control events in your workplace or creative outlets at this time. When you take a step back, you allow the guidance of heaven in. So that's the end of the reading. The angel number says step back and let spirit guide you, okay? Let it go, let it flow. I love y'all. And make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how this went for y'all, okay? Oh, you missed me? You know what? I'm gonna make a promise to come on here. Like, I need to do better, y'all. I said I'm gonna do better. This is something that Spirit has been whooping my butt on about showing up. So I promise, even if I had to do new moon, full moon lives, new moon, full moon lives, I'm trying to get it together, y'all. I'm trying, because I know some of y'all be looking for me. And I appreciate you for showing up. I appreciate you for tuning in. I appreciate you for coming. I appreciate the love. And I promise that I'm going to try my best to show up consistently, okay? But until next time, peace.